Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I am going to share my completed colouring pages from March and April. If you follow my channel you'll know that I recently moved house and so I didn't have time to film. In fact, I didn't have that many coloured pages for March, and so I didn't do an end of March completed pages video. So yeah, because of that, this is, I haven't still done that many pages. I think I've done 10. I'm not sure. I think I've done 10 altogether over 2 months, which isn't bad considering that moving house is like such a big thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoy them. I'm coming down with something, so I think I've got some sort of cold, runny nose, all that sort of stuff. So do excuse me, I'll try not to sneeze or blow my nose, but please excuse me if I do. So Kitty says hello, and let's get started. So the first book is A Million Baby Animals. And so I have written the date on each of these pages at the bottom. So this one was done in March. Finished it on the 13th, and yeah, it was because it was Easter time, I think, and or near to Easter time, and I thought this one was really appropriate for it. The background here, I think, is acrylic marker. Yeah, I think it is. Is it metallic? Yeah, it is definitely metallic. So I think it is definitely acrylic, not marker, sorry, acrylic paint. So I used some acrylic metallic paint for this background because it's quite sort of, there's not lots of little bits to go around. It's just this bit and that's it really. It's quite easy to get around everything. And then I used lots of other metallic paints, as you can see here, on the eggs. And then for the eyes, I used the Jelly Roll Glaze. I also used some gold pen. I think this looks like pen really rather than paint, so that would probably be these Spectrum Noir metallic paint marker. I only like the 0.7mm ones, but unfortunately, last time I checked, they come in a 3-pack with bigger sized tips, and I only really want this one, so I wish they'd sell it separately, the 0.7mm one. I also use my Sakura Jelly Roll Glaze for the eyes, as I was saying, but I think I sort of forgot. And then I did use acrylic paint pens to go around these lovely flowers, these pink flowers here. But yeah, I quite like it. It's all right. It's not my best page, but I still quite like it. So that's that one. So that's like an Eastery one. Next is My Tiny Forest colouring book by Nina Stagner, and this one is one of my favourites. And actually, this was a buddy colour with a lovely Sandra from Colourful Diary. So we arranged it on Instagram, and I'm going to insert her page here. So her page looks gorgeous. I actually love the sky. It's so bright, lovely blue colour, beautiful blue. I really like the colour she's used, and it's so vibrant and gorgeous. Mine, when I'm trying to find it, because actually what I did is I printed it out on mixed media paper. So this is it. So I printed it out on mixed media paper. And then I used watercolour, like watercolour paints for the sky and for the grass, and then I used some watercolour markers for the grass, you know, the details to put into the grass and everything, and I use watercolour pencils for the other bits and pieces. Most of this is watercolour actually, be it pencils or be it actual paints, and I've got a bit of white Posca there to try to make clouds. It doesn't come out as well as I wanted, but it's alright. And then I've got metallic paint on here on the flowers, because you've got to have a bit of metallic paint. Eyes again in Jelly Roll Glaze. It's come out alright. I don't love it. I think this is the one, yeah, this is the one in the book, but yeah, I mean, the pages in here are so gorgeous. Like, I've done a lot of the pages already, but all of them are on printed pages rather than in the book, because I just like to use the mediums I want to and have more freedom. So yeah, just give you a little close up. There's a little mouse up here as well. Yeah, I quite like it. I don't, you know, like I said, it's not my, this one again is not my favourite, but not all pages are going to be your favourite. I mean, I would expect a favourite to be like one in like 10 pages of my own. But anyway, that was a lovely buddy colour with Sandra from Colourful Diary. Thank you so much, Sandra, for buddying with me. Hope we can buddy again at some point. So Tenderful Enchantments is my next one. So this is by Clara Markova, and the one I did was this. Again, I think this was in March. So a very colourful page, you can see. It's like really bright pink fading into a light pink, so dark purplish sort of colours, and then fading into a light pink at the top, and then lots of metallic paint as you'd expect with mine. There's glaze pen. I did it in pink glaze pen here, these little details. I quite like it. I like the unicorn paint that I used for this necklace, but again, this is a nice page. I quite like it. It's bright, and then I also use metallic paint for the centre of these flowers. I like my pencil colouring. I do like it. I'm so critical, and some of you have said this in comments to me, and it is true. I am maybe a bit too critical at times with my own work, and yeah, I need to be a bit less. But yeah, I quite like it. It did take a while, this, because it is quite detailed, but I like it. I like the page. So yeah, that's that one. Lots of different mediums on there. Tenderful Enchantments, Clara Markova. Next one was one that I think this one was one of the recent ones. So this one was in April. China Basford, World of Wonder. Now this was a buddy colour with Sophie's colouring journey. I will insert Sophie's picture here if I receive it by the time of publishing this video, but if not, I will show it when she does send me it. But I have done mine, so I'm going to show it. Thank you, Sophie, for buddy colouring. This is my version. It is of a house, which reminded me of the house move. Well, you know, I like to colour with what's going on really at the time, so that's why I'm quite a seasonal colourist as well. So this is it. I think I did a tag video while doing these stones. So some of you asked me, would I share the colour combos and regarding the stonework, and I'll do that in an update video, so keep an eye out for that. I did go around the stones with acrylic marker. I'm not sure if I should have done that, but I think it looks okay. I think I used polys for it, and then the sky's intense and so is the grass, and then I went over it with some coloured pencil to add depth and shading where I wanted it. There's glaze pen on these little bits here, these little leaves, and then also metallic paints. These are these beautiful glittery watercolour paints on these leaves, and on these leaves as well, that I obtained from what's it called, Sparks Aquarelle. That's it, Sparks Aquarelle beautiful paints. They come from France, and they're gorgeous paints. And then also some more, I think, Japanese paints here, which were similar to the opal colour ones for the clouds. I don't know if you can see the actual shimmer. But yeah, I quite like how this has come out. And then I just use white Posca to put some stars and shooting stars in, I guess. And yeah, it's quite nice. I'm not upset by how it's come out. I do really like the background. I think that came out quite well. I do love Inktense. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous medium. Absolutely unique in how it works. But yeah, definitely love it. And then also some Spectrum Noir gold marker for the border, for the edge. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's that from Johanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. And then that's it. I just had 2 buddy colours, and then I did one in this book. So this is I just call it the Japanese rabbit book, to be honest. I got it from Amazon Japan, and it's one of my favourites. And which page did I do? Not that one. It's this one. I think this one actually was an early-ish one. Was it this? Yeah, it was. It was March. I finished it quite early in March, actually. And I've got some... oh, I've written it down. Pan pastel background. Definitely, because you've got the smooth and the softness there. Decor Art Glamour Dust Silver Bling on top. That's all the glittery shininess that you can see there. And the best thing about that is actually, you know, the pan pastel, it gets fixed by the acrylic glitter paint. So I don't have to use a separate fixing medium to fix the pan pastel, because it seals it, nothing comes off. And then luminance and light fast pencils and Pentel dual metallic hybrid pens, glaze pens, Uniball silver. And yeah, it was another Eastery version, and I really like how I've done is it called, probably get this wrong now, but topiary or something. But yeah, you know those lovely things which are made into shapes. I really like those, actually, so I should know the name. But yeah, I like how I've coloured them, because I think they look fairly realistic, for me anyway. And yeah, I'm happy with everything on this page. Excuse me, just have to blow my nose. Excuse me, I do apologise for being all sniffly and stuff. But yeah, I like the light yellow pan pastel, and then it goes darker into blue. But yeah, I mean, this is one of my favourite books. So that's that one. I hope you like it. It's such a lovely book. I love colouring in my Japanese books. It does take a while, but it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as you enjoy it. And then next one is Crystal Kingdom. And this is mythographic. I love my mythographic series of books. Veronika Kolinska, a newish artist to mythographic, and her pages are beautiful, stunning. I've got a little sticker here just to say that it's gonna be in my colouring bag for the next month. So that's why that is there. Right, is it this one? Yeah, March. I did this one. Yeah, I do like it. I don't hate it. So for me, it's a win if I don't hate it. If I hate it, I don't know how to cope with it. But yeah, I do like it. I like how I've done the pyramids in this sort of a rainbowish colour with a sheen on top, and that's the opal colours, I think. I've used metallic paints, of course. This bit is the Jelly Roll glaze. Yeah, like I say, I do like it, but I don't love it, to be honest. But it's all right. It's all right. Lots of different mediums used. Metallic paints, lots of silver gel pen, lots of other colour metallic Sakura Jelly Roll glazes, pencil, of course. I think I could do with a little more shading for the sand, but it's done now. I'm going to call it done. I'm not going to go back to it, I do not think. But yeah, it was enjoyable. Mythographic pages are always enjoyable. But yeah, that one I do like. I need to hurry up a bit, don't I? Because I don't want to go on and make you bored. Okay, so that's that one. So Mythographic Crystal Kingdom, and then another Mythographic Shangri-La. It's just because I got these like this was a new one and I wanted to colour in it, by Alessandra Fussi, another newish artist. Again, this one was done in April. I do like the border of how I've coloured it, but I think I messed it up by putting too much neon for the jellyfish tendrils or whatever you call it. So I think that, I mean, I still like it, don't get me wrong, I do like it, but I don't know if I think that it works with that. It's just that jellyfish have that sort of fluorescent look, don't they, and that sort of see-through transparency, and I tried to get that there, you know, because it's got a building inside, with putting an opal coloured paint on top. So if you look in certain lights, there is a little bit of sheen on the heads of the jellyfish. But I'm not sure if I did the neon thing for the tendrils. If I don't think they're called tendrils, but they look like them. I don't know if I should have done that, but I do still like it. I do like it. I don't love it, but I do like it, so it's still all right. So yeah, I used a lot of acrylic paint pens. I've got to say I'm getting into acrylic paint pens, which isn't a good thing really, because I've got a lot of acrylic paint pens that were thankfully sent to me by companies, but I want earth tones. I really want earth tone ones, and I know that there's the Thule Art ones, but they're just so expensive, and I just think they're a bit too expensive. So yeah, I like that. I like it. It's all right. Not my favourite. I don't know if I've got any favourites for these 2 months, actually. So that's Shangri-La. I do want to see if I can colour in this book this month as well, because it's just stunning pages. Walk in the Woods. This was a quick colour along on my channel, if you are interested, by Layla Dooley. So it was a small picture. It was this one. Let's get you in a little bit, shall we? And you know, it didn't take that long to do, and I used Inktense. I'm happy with how it turned out. I really like the little cute ladybirds, like they're, you know, on a journey somewhere. But yeah, what can I say? It's all right. But yeah, it is a little colour along. I just thought, I haven't done a colour along for ages, and I thought I should, so I did. So that's that one. And then a last one. Now I think this one is my favourite of the month. So I've got one, not of the month, of the 2 months. So yeah, I'll show you which one is my final one. It's a page in this beautiful Japanese book, which is called Colouring Book of Secret Dream Story. Let me put these books on this side, because then I've got more space. So yeah, gorgeous book by Yoshimi Sekiguchi. Apologise if I said it that wrong. But this did take 2 months, because, you know what, it's just such a big page. Double page, of course, so a huge page to colour. It took ages, but you can understand why. The background is watercolour pencils. I think they're the Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils. There's a lot of Luminance, Light Fast, Arteza, all sorts of different pencils on here. Black Sakura Jelly Roll Glaze. Like I said, watercolour pencils, metallic paints, glittery watercolour paints, fluorescent gel paints, just loads of different things, loads of different things, gold metallic paints, loads of different things. I need to get in the habit, I know, of writing things down. I have put post-its near my desk to actually get into the habit, and I do sometimes, it's just that I'm not very consistent. But yeah, I do very, very much like how this has come out. This is definitely my favourite of the couple of months of colouring. So yeah, I like it a lot, but then again, double pages require a lot of work, but they're worth it in the end when you've done them, when you've finished them. So I was quite happy with how this has come out. I think I call it the ballroom, but these guys are clearing up. Well, not clearing up, but polishing different places. It's like they're working. She's sweeping up this mat. There's lots of glazed pen on here as well. So yeah, I definitely think that this is my favourite. Please let me know what is your favourite. I like doing big projects like this, and of course, because I was moving house, there was no way I was going to get this done in 1 month. But yeah, it did take a couple of months. I think I finished it in 21st of April. I actually started it near the beginning of March, so you know it did take a long time. So yeah, it was. I love using. I also use on here. I also use the Crayola Super Tip pens because they work really well on here, and you can use your water brush to dissolve the pigment and blend it. So watercolour pens were also used, as in the Crayola Super Tip pens. So yeah, that's it. That's my completed pages. Do let me know what your favourite is. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there was only about 10 in here, I think, but I still hope that you enjoyed it. Again, thanks to my buddy colours for buddy colouring with me, and until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.